Stay.
We can't do nothing about that. We can't do nothing.
We can.
Not here.
Not here.
People are taking video right now.
I got video.
He was wearing an orange suit with like something on his back.
Spraying alcohol.
And I saw like some flags moving around and like just like people like wrestling. And it looked like someone was getting beat up or something. So I kind of just like went over there and I was like, oh mom, like something's happening, like this isn't good. And I just like, I don't know, yeah. So I just kind of went over there and I saw like this big fire go up and it looked like a lot of the front area of the courthouse, like the grass, I think it's like cement too right there, was on fire. I think it went out pretty quickly, but while there's still kind of patches of fire, I started running over, and I hung up the phone with my mom. I called 911, and they were like, I said there's a fire on Pearl, and he was like, okay, yeah, help is on the way. We're getting a bunch of calls. So I hung up the phone, and people were yelling. There was a kid yelling like, call 911. People on the street were just yelling, call 911. People were running. And I jumped over this like tiny little fence over to these two ladies on the grass, and it was two older ladies, just like kind of rolling around a little bit. They were in their underwear because they had like stripped their pants, obviously. And yeah, I was just like, how can I help? And they had like really bad burns all up on their legs. And then I went over to this other grass area that was like right by the front entrance. And there was another lady on the ground with really bad burns on her legs, just like screaming. And as like that was happening, I was talking to this girl, I was like, what's happening? Like, what's happening? Like, is everything okay? Like, how can we help? And she's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what's happening. Like, he's just yelling. And we look over and see this guy just shirtless, screaming stuff. I couldn't make out anything he was saying. But he was just screaming. And he had like a container or like a glass with gasoline in it, I'm assuming, and he was just kind of holding that, waving around. Some guy had mentioned before I was running over that he was armed, but I don't know if that was true. But yeah, so he was just screaming.
What was your emotion in seeing that?
Very scary. It was a big shock.
So when you say you saw people getting wheeled to the ambulances, did you see any fire or anything like that?
We did not, but we saw burn marks and we had seen smoke from far away.
Did you hear anything?
We did not hear anything.
What's this like to have this happen in your community?
It's very scary and it's a huge shock. And it's a big thing that, sadly we've experienced before, but it's really scary and it's really upsetting that it's happening in Boulder.
Is this going to keep you from coming out to Pearl Street?
I'm not sure. Maybe, probably not. I'll probably come back, but we'll see. Boulder, I think, has done a great job of pulling together in the past, and I remember personally feeling like the Boulder community had gone together well after the sad events that happened at the King Supers a few years ago.
偷偷告诉大家，我最近发现了新法宝 Royal Face 逆时奇迹系列，它有活肤露、全效精华，还有精华霜。尤其我皮肤比较偏干，所以我非常的注重保湿。保湿做得好，肌肤自然烹润。提亮肤色更年轻，抚平皱纹超有感，而且气色变好。用心保养，每天都更美丽。美吧。